Hello and welcome to another cooking video. My name is Jay and today is a very special episode because we're going to venture somewhere we haven't gone before. We are going to look at vegan food. As a matter of fact, we're going to go even one step deeper. We're going to go raw. Today I'm going to show you a special recipe, which is a request from someone very special to me. So Vivian, this recipe is for you. So as you know, people who eat raw are often faced with more challenges than vegans, basically, because there are a lot of foods that you can't eat raw, like rice, beans, things like that. So, yeah. So what I liked about it was the fact, well, for one, it's healthy, and for two, inventiveness, the creativeness that comes with bringing great flavors to the table. So why don't we get started? I'm going to show you what we're going to make, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, for today's recipe we are going to need some ripe tomatoes, maybe 2 or 3. We're going to need 1 red bell pepper, 1 large zucchini, a package of sun-dried tomatoes. As well, we're going to need some salt and pepper, some basil and oregano, fresh or dry. And let me think. We also have some macadamia nuts here and some lemon. And what we're going to do with that is going to be a surprise. I'm going to show you near the end, okay? So let's get to work. Okay, to make the marinara sauce, it's very easy. First, I want you to roughly chop 2 of those tomatoes and the bell pepper. Put those in your food processor and add a couple cloves of raw garlic. From there, we're going to add our herbs, so about a tablespoon each of the basil and oregano, and give that a whirl in the processor until everything is well blended, but still slightly chunky. Once that is done and blended, what we're going to do is we're going to add about a half a cup or so of the sun-dried tomatoes, as well as another tablespoon of the extra virgin olive oil. Now add a little salt and pepper to that mixture and give it a whirl again until your sun-dried tomatoes are well incorporated into the mix. Now this is going to bring it some roasted flavor and as well some heartiness to the sauce. So you won't even miss the meat. Okay, for our pasta, we're going to grab a zucchini there. We're going to cut the ends off, and I got a mandolin slicer that I got set to cut our vegetable into angel hair pieces, and it's going to give the effect of noodles. Now you can do that. If you don't have a mandolin slicer, you can do the same thing with a vegetable peeler, peel it into strips. Now if you have the strips, you can use those as they are, or you can go in with a knife, cut them by hand into any size you want. Now it takes a little bit of time, but well worth the effort. So that was how easy the sauce was to make. And as you can see with the zucchini, you can do many different types just by the way you cut the zucchini. So there you go. You toss it together and you have yourself a pasta. But I think we're going to take it one step further. What about lasagna? What about lasagna? We got the sauce. We got some lasagna noodles per se. What say we make a pasta? Well, okay. What about the cheese? Well, I'm going to show you how to make a cheese, a non-dairy cheese that is very healthy for you. And I'm going to show you how to do it using macadamia nuts. So, let's go. Let's move on. Let's do this. Okay, to make our cheese, it's very easy. Just grab a blender or the processor that you just had and put in a cup of macadamia nuts, the raw macadamia nuts. Once you add that, you want to add the juice of half a lemon and a pinch of salt. Now you also want to have a half a cup of water handy that we're going to add gradually as we blend this. Now you want to add it gradually as we blend it because we want to make the consistency like ricotta cheese. But don't let it get too thin, so add it gradually. Once you're done, blend in a little bit of fresh basil leaves or dry, depending on what you got, and then you're done. It's that easy. So at the end, just check your mixture. You want it to be creamy like ricotta. which is basically what this looks like right now. So I think we're in good shape, but just in case, give it a try. And if it needs more salt, add more salt. More lemon juice, add more lemon juice. You know, play it by ear, okay? Let's get to assembling. Well, before I assemble, what I want to do is I want to take those zucchinis. I'm gonna marinate them in a little bit of olive oil and a bit of the salt to draw out some of the water and some more of the seasoning, so some more of the basil and oregano. That'll soften up our pasta per se and make it more the consistency of a real cooked pasta. So my zucchini's been marinating in that olive oil for a while now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these together. We're going to assemble it up and I'm going to show you how to put together a raw lasagna. So we got our sauce here and we got some of our cheese. And I got a dish here that I'm going to do. You can also do this in a big traditional dish. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut these into pieces that I can handle. And I'm going to lay these on the bottom and just layer it like you would a traditional lasagna. I want them to overlap slightly. And once you marinate these things in the oil, they have a really good smell to it now. So I'm going to start with that. Then I'm going to add the sauce. After the sauce, cheese. See? And you don't have to layer it, you could just kind of sprinkle it. Really good. And then of course continue with another layer of your zucchini. Okay, so time to try. Looks good, huh? Let's see if it's as good as it looks. Itadakimasu. Nice. You're gonna be surprised. You're really gonna be surprised. Because every time I tried it, this is only the second time I've made this. But I changed the recipe this time around. The first time I made this, I didn't marinate the zucchini in the olive oil, so it didn't have time to really soften up. So it tasted more like zucchini in between layers of tomato sauce, which wasn't as unified as I'd like. You know, when you make a lasagna, you have time to bake it, it has time to get together and cook. But this actually gives you a good impression. And the cheese, the macadamia is really rich. Very nice. Okay? So that was it. So Viv, try this out at home. If you need the ingredients with the amounts, the recipes again, go through this video again, or go to my blog at www.theaimlesscook.com. Everyone else, you know where to go. www.theaimlesscook.com. So again, try this. Really, you really gotta try this. You're gonna be surprised. Take it home, make it yours, and have fun in the kitchen. And until next time, take care. Now, of course, raw food, what do you call them? Raw foodists? Raw foodies? Raw food people? Anyways, of course they don't eat pasta, so we're going to substitute our pasta with something creative. So, let's go. Let's get to work. Let's just do this.